Thank you so much for joining me today. And just want to say thank you everyone who suggested turning on the comments. I'm really enjoying hearing from you and all the lovely things you've got to say. You're all so kind, and I kind of knew you would, but I was a little bit reticent. And I think that's actually just to do with past stuff, you know, people in my life that have kind of like family and I guess people at school in the past who've kind of shamed me or bullied me, and yeah, so that's the residual really stuff left over from that. But you know what, like, we're all kind of healing, aren't we? So this is probably part of my healing journey as well, to trust. And it's okay if someone leaves a negative comment, like, it's okay. So today we are going to concentrate on joyful abundance, as you may have noticed in the title. And I have this beautiful stone, Sunstone, and I'm absolutely in love with this. I'm so going to get like a bracelet or something made up from Sunstone, because I just find it really, for me, really enhancing, like giving me a lot of energy, definitely improving like my mood, just feeling happier. And the sun's shining today, so it's, even though it's winter here, today we've had a break from the rain and the sun is shining, and so I don't know whether it's partly the stone, partly the sunshine, but I feel like this definitely works, and it's so beautiful. I don't think you can see, but when the light catches it or the sun catches it, it's kind of iridescent as well, and it's just really, really pretty. So yeah, we'll talk more about what it's useful for and do some healing with that, and that works on the solar plexus, so giving us lots of confidence, empowerment, joy, and also on the sacral chakra as well, which is where our kind of life force energy flows and helps us to feel like sensuality and pleasure and just joy to be alive, and also helps our relationships come into equilibrium, so we're not doing any kind of people pleasing or porous boundaries, but we're able to keep firm boundaries and really engage in relationships that are positively enhancing for us, not draining or codependent. So it's a really helpful stone, actually. So let's start with some distance healing to begin with. All automatically drawn to the like solar plexus area for everybody, so I'm just going to go with that. So cleansing and clearing out and balancing this area of the solar plexus so that we can feel more empowered, we can feel more abundance and joy in our lives. And the ancient Greeks used to believe that the stone came from the sun god. It's a gift from the sun god. It certainly brings, I feel, a lot of lighter energy, a lot of like, you can just laugh freely, and yeah, lightness. What else is hard to describe? Bringing light to the darkness, uplifting, like, and vitality, like the energy's almost like a really beautiful, bright, vital vitality. If that makes sense. So hopefully starting to feel that energy, and you can hold your hands if you're, it doesn't really matter if you are able to channel energy, like everyone is a healer, so just go with it. But you can pop your hands on your solar plexus area and areas to do with the spleen and the gallbladder and just that kind of general area there. Put your right hand, left hand on your skin, and then right hand on top of it. If you want to channel some energy, and just also concentrate and focus your attention on your spiritual heart. So just to help amplify the energy into that direct area, giving you confidence, clearing out any negative energy. You just want to uplift them and focus on the positive, bringing the positive, the light, warmth where there's coldness. And I'm just going to remove, while you're doing that, remove some of the energies that are there, that are stuck or that are old or that we don't need anymore. Just help bring that into equilibrium. My hands have warmed up a lot. That's quite a lot of fire energy. That's nice. I don't know if you can feel that. It'd be interesting to know what people's experience is when, because obviously I only know what it's like for me when I do the healing or channel or whatever. I don't know what it's like from your perspective, so that'd be really interesting if you could let me know. Maybe you don't experience anything, but that's fine too. But I'm just interested because I genuinely don't really know what other people's experience is, and whether it's a physical thing or like an energetic thing or a mind, like any changes that you experience in your mind and your thoughts, that kind of thing. Let me know. Now you're allowed to comment. I wish someone had, suggested that I turn the comments on my channel. Just joking. Oh dear. So, how are we doing? Let's do some chakra rays and just enhance that energy even more. Putting the flow into that area. Maximize the healing. So it's going to just uplift the energy and bring you good luck. And it's also good, apparently, the Sunstone is good for fevers, it's good for rheumatoid problems like rheumatoid arthritis, so I guess bringing down swelling, and also to regulate your metabolism as well, which is really cool. And I do feel like I just feel the whole thing, the whole shebang, like that's the effect it has on me in terms of just uplifting everything, my mood, my energy, my vitality, my enjoyment as well. Like everything is just uplifted. And I've been having really weird dreams which are really healing, and they're about boundaries where maybe I haven't had firm enough boundaries in the past. I'm having dreams that are really healing, and where I'm then taking the hero's journey and able to enact and say those things and put those boundaries in place. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if this is to do with the crystal, but it's all kind of linked. And if you have that trust, then it really doesn't matter what the cause is. You know, everything is just taking you towards greater healing. So I'm just going to focus this in the area of the solar plexus for everybody. And then we'll move on to the sacral chakra as well. As I said, that is going to help us have really healthy bonds with people that are going to attract people that are really good for us and that we have decent boundaries with as well. And also engaging in the sensuality and the pleasure of life as well. So just this stone is going to help take out any negativity that's there, lower vibrations, and instill much more positive and uplifted energy. It's so pretty as well, isn't it? It's really good for apparently Libra and Leo. Just enhancing, but also balancing. Is quite good at not just seeing everything with rose-tinted glasses, but also seeing things in a balanced way, bringing balance to things, which I think is important, because they talk about toxic positivity. Well, this just helps us use our emotional intelligence at times as well. That's important. Being sensitive to others. And then moving down to the sacral chakra. You probably can't see this, can you? I need to move the camera further away next time. Down to your sacral area. You'll just have to trust that I'm doing it, and just allowing there to be more flow in this area and unbinding it, so that you can feel balanced emotionally and in your relationships and your friendships. Bringing you lots of good luck, this stone, hopefully, and some warmth to, I guess, everyone in the North Hemisphere who's in winter. We've had so much rain here, oh my gosh. That's why we've got such a green country though, right? Because it rains all the time. It doesn't rain all the time. We had quite a dry summer. And just removing any sluggish energy, just giving it a little kick, and so we can just vitalize that energy that's moving through the body. And then I'm just going to move around to all the different parts of the body, because it does, obviously, like all of them, really, they heal on many levels, and we've got channels in all of our body. So I just want to kind of move it through the whole body, top to bottom, just allowing it to do its job, work its magic. It's so pretty. Sometimes you just find one of those stones that just really speaks to you, and this is like the one for me. I'm not even a Leo or a Libra, I'm a Taurus, but sometimes I do struggle with sluggish energy, you know, not having much energy. I think that can also be a sign of, you know, when we've experienced a lot of salt or salty people, and wounding, we can experience things like kind of chronic fatigue type symptoms, where we've just burnt our system out through stress, not intentionally, but just the circumstances we found ourselves in. So I can relate to, you know, having sluggish energy and feeling tired a lot. So this maybe is having a really good effect on me. So I'm going to go over the head as well, just around the head. I feel like this is going to give everyone loads of motivation and happiness and joy. Even if I can make one person happier, then it's worth it, isn't it? And under the sacrum and the root, it's just, I always want to spiral it through the body, the centre of the body. So I'm just going to spiral it up through this central channel. I hope that's okay for everyone. And it does work with the heart chakra as well, so it's going to allow us to experience giving love and receiving pure love as well. So you're going to have the joy, and there's a lot of joy in the heart anyway, but you balance that with the pleasure of life from the sacral chakra, and the joy and the love from the heart chakra, and it's actually really beautiful stone. And so I think it's all in all, it's really going to help in terms of people's abundance. So let's work around the heart chakra a little bit as well. I tend to talk about the spiritual heart just because it's been so fundamental in my experience, you know, and created the biggest shift when that opened. And my teacher banged on about it a lot, which I'm glad, because I focused on the spiritual heart for 16 years, probably consistently. And then when the big shift happened, I realised, oh, that's why he went on about it all the time. So it's where you also feel much more connected to your the beingness aspect of yourself. So if you're just in your head all the time, you don't really feel connected to your body, and if you're not connected into your body, then you're not going to recognise very easily the beingness aspect of yourself. And it's much more difficult to come out of the mind and not be dictated to by the mind. Just kind of being a slave to the mind is not fun. Okay, so that's our beautiful sunstone, which I'm obsessed with, genuinely. I'm gonna get some jewellery made up in this, especially for the winter time. So thank you everyone for joining me. Please write your comments and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very, very soon. Love to you all. Bye.